There's probably only three things that we think of when we think of Scotland as Black Americans, which is kilts, the bagpipe, and Scotch. All right, so I'm here as a Black American that lives in Italy, and I'm going to speak for the Black Americans in this whole grand scheme of thing of Black Americans realizing that there are Black Italians and Black Scottish people. The first thing that I would like to point out is that they're not just realizing it. There are Black Scots and Black Italians that are obviously here on social media, but they are not into the Black American social media feed at all. I can tell you guys right now, I have two phones, using one right now and one right here. You all are not in their feeds. That's the first thing, right? The second thing is the Black Scots are overpowered by representation, and that's because of the Black Brits. And so we hear the accent and we don't even think that it's a Scottish accent. A lot of white people can't even tell the difference between the British, Scottish, Welsh accent. You all can tell the difference. We can't. So when we hear that accent, we just literally think that you're British because the Black Brits get most of the footage or the coverage on social media and in other places. Another thing is that the Black Scot population, I looked online because I like to look at like some statistics before I get on here and run my mouth. And in 2022, I think it was like only 65,414 people who identified as a Black Scottish person. And that was only like 1.2% of the population. Then I looked at who are the notable figures in the Black Scottish community, because I feel like there are so many notable figures in the Black American community, right? You guys know our athletes, our actors, our musicians, like, philanthropy, like our TV hosts, like all of that stuff. And I was like, well, how come we haven't heard of this? And one of the reasons is that there are not a lot of notable Black Scottish people. And I'm not saying that as a dig. I'm just saying it as if it's not there, then you're not thinking about it. It's kind of like out of sight, out of mind. I think that's the saying. So like, it's not that we don't know that Black people could live in Scotland. It's like, well, where have y'all been? Like, we haven't been seeing y'all. And not only that, as you guys know, the Black Brits are very vocal. They're very, like, you look at people who have like talked negatively about Black Americans in some way, shape, or form, and they're very prideful about where they grew up, like where it's from in the UK. And then they also rep their African country. So we don't even connect it. Like you might see like the Nigerian flag or the Ghana flag or the Ethiopian flag or something like that in their bio. And then you hear an accent. And if you're not able to tell the difference in the accents, you're not saying, oh, that's a Welsh accent. Wow. I had no idea there are Black people in Wales. Like you're not doing that. You're literally just saying, okay, they have a British accent and they're Black and they're from England. That's literally what Black Americans are thinking. Now, when it comes to Black Italians, it's similar. We all know of Kabi. Y'all know Kabi, I don't know if he's still like the number one followed TikToker or whatnot, but we are aware of Black Italians